Jan Boelen, curator of the fourth Istanbul Design Biennial. The Istanbul Design Biennial has this time the title A School of Schools. I curated this biennial together with Nadine Botha and Vera Sacchetti, two associate curators. I wanted to work on a school of schools, 99 years after Bauhaus. I wanted to question what in this widening field, expanded field of design, how the design education can formulate new tactics and new strategies for the world. The world is changing, so the needs are changing, the design should follow, but then how can design education feed the design world itself? Design for me is an accumulation of information. Signum is means like meaning and is already part of design itself. So if you have a chair, you have four legs, you have something to sit on a certain height, and it becomes a chair. So design itself is a conveyor of a message and information. Now, if we see that today that products and objects that are the world of design are also getting into narratives, speculations, into the world of social realm, where they want to connect and reconnect broken relations, or where design also starts to develop criticality, political statements. These forms are more and more immaterial, and also thinking and reflecting on how can we share information in a new way. The world itself is evolving very rapidly. Information technology is taking over. The algorithms send us and project us information, and it is in this evolving world that design can play a new role. And what we want to show in this exhibition is how the design can let us live in a new way with this rapid changing world. So, the world is changing very fast at this moment. We don't know the products for the next 5 years. We don't know them for the next 10 years, nor let's say the next 20 years. So in this rapidly changing world, we don't even can predict what the new products and objects that will be out there. So how can we train and educate designers? So this question means that we probably cannot learn only skills, we also have to learn an attitude of continuously dealing with this active, changing world, and learning as an attitude, learning as design and design as learning. So rather than just saying only imposing as curators and curator team only our opinion, we did an open call, and we got more than 750 project proposals, and they came from 53 countries all over the world. Out of these 750 applications, we have chosen 120. 120 projects. They are consisting of groups, collectives, individuals that started projects. We have selected them because we believe that, first of all, that these projects, that we were able to bring them in a space and to translate them to a larger audience. We looked how to say why would we present these 120 projects, and we were looking into how they are an answer and maybe already a forecast of a new kind of design where speculation, criticality and relational aspects are infusing the traditional design world that is making solutions for the issues that we have today. So by doing that, we only didn't look to the expanded field of design, we also looked to the topics that came out of and the interest and the urgencies that were addressed by the participants. So Earth, how the Earth is changing, currents, how networks are built, how that networks are creating new relations, how that the making and the producing and distributing of products, objects is going on, or how that norms, measures are trying to let us fit in certain ways in the world and into a new world. It were these kind of topics that we easily could bring together. This is spread over Istanbul in 6 venues, 6 cultural institutes, where you could say these are the classrooms, and the city, the streets are the corridors that will connect the different themes and topics that we are addressing. What I think that can happen through education, through design education, is that especially in a country as Turkey and where the political and the economical situation is very precarious at this moment, and it's maybe kind of metaphor what the rest of the world is, what in the rest of the world can happen. So how can we in this urgent situation answer a new reality? And that's by showing many possibilities, many alternatives that give maybe hope, that also empower people to do something small to contribute to a world where, and I'm using a big word, to make a better world in itself, and better whatever that means. So before the exhibition started, we already started with workshops, lectures and so on. And the biennial itself, during the exhibition, in the venues, there are classrooms where people can meet, where they can work, where they can lecture, and where the new groups and new constellations can work around certain topics. From earthquakes to robotization, very diverse projects where also different stakeholders from academics, scientists, designers, experience experts can come together and think, reflect, make and design new possibilities. And we hope that these groups also after the biennial will keep on working and constructing a new world.